What's going on, guys? Donnie coming to you from South Japan, Pinku Style. Today we got behind me is R34. I've been working on for a little bit. Well, not working on for a little bit, but the when I did some last work tour, which was an intercooler and some other stuff, nice parts. The swap started to reveal itself. So again, this is a R34. It's it's an HR34 that comes with an RB20. Normally, we'll just swapped in there, as you guys can see, is RB20, RB25. Has RB20 trans behind it, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but the guy who owns the car is not a racer at all, says he has no aspiration to go racing, so the RB20 transmission will hold up, but definitely, guys, if you're gonna do the swap, put the 25 transmission behind it. But anyway, as I got into the job and got into the wiring, you guys that follow me for a long time know I do a lot of my own wiring, things like that. But you know, companies like Wiring Specialties, who I'm a dealer for, Wiring Specialties makes things a lot more easier to do. And also when it comes to the customer, it just makes my business more fluid, being that I work alone and everything. You know, I don't have any paid staff. So the quicker I can get things done, the more money I can make, in a nutshell. So again, it would cost you more money to get a wiring harness made by me from scratch versus going through the guys at Yuri at Wiring Specialties to get things done. So right now I'm about to go actually go wash the car. It's been sitting outside for a little bit, so let's go wash the car, then go take it on the road and everything. I've already done the tuning and everything. I'm not gonna do that on the video, but we go take it for a drive and everything and see how it works. And I'll talk more as we ride along. So we just got done getting the car washed on this customary of all my customers that come through my shop. Car's at the shop more than you know, a couple days or so. Knock the dust off of it. Let's go to hit the road. Yeah, clutch is pretty nice. The guy who driving the car, I didn't record it, but he was stalling the car. I almost had to drive it for him. So anyway, this is what I do. For the guys who don't know, you know, when I get a car done and everything, I go on the road, check everything out. So when the customer and me actually take a drive in the car, it's not the first time that he's actually driving the car, or I'm not driving the car. So, you know, the performance stuff, you know, things happen. You know, you can't really help that and everything, it happens. But, you know, again, if you kind of put things out there and let people know, hey man, you got an Ogura clutch, it's gonna make this sound, or you got the suspension, it's gonna do this, or you got the collars now, it's gonna do that. So that's one thing I do at my shop, man, because I always, if you just let the customer pay and take the car, they're gonna hit you back up like 5 minutes later. And some people, even when you explain that to them, they still hit you back up anyway. So right now we're just on the way to the my testing spot. I'm not gonna tell you guys where it is because I don't want you to go there. And this is right by the shop right now and everything. This is my guy Anthony right there. If you know where I'm at, cool. Don't tell people. If you don't know where I'm at, good. I'm driving the customer's car, so it's not I'm not doing any drifting or anything like that. But I come back here because there's always no traffic back here unless there's like an event going on, and I test the car out. So anyway, I go back here, I'll do a bunch of stuff, and it's kind of, you know, there's a review for the wiring harness, but also this is what I do for every car that I do major work on, which is pretty much all the cars. So I come back here, I just run through the paces, and I give the customer feedback on like, hey man, change this, change that, and different things, because a lot of people think their car is good to go until you know it gets in the hands of somebody that's really capable of driving the car. And you figure out you got all these issues and everything. So again, this is what I do, guys. I go back here and I go through the things, the processes, and all that stuff like that. Pretty cool place. And again, a lot of people come back here. You know where it is, cool. If you don't, good. But you know, one thing just while I'm driving the car is just like the guy definitely needs. He needs new coils. I would recommend. I told him already that this thing has a short shifter kit on it, which I hate shift. These kits damage your transmissions because it makes it harder to get into the gates. I just really hate it. So the front left is really low on gas. The rear right is really low on gas. And this stuff right here, guys, you know, it's just like, again, you drive cars for a long time. You get really sensitive to things and how things move and how things operate. My camera's flopping around because I didn't really place it down. It's just sitting on the tripod right now, so forgive me for that. But anyway, when you install suspension and do all this stuff a lot of times, I mean, you kind of like when people say they can feel it in the seat of their pants, the seam of their pants, or whatever you call it. Hey Russ, you remember this spot if you're watching, Russ, but this for my OGs, they know where I'm at. This is just the display of again how everything comes together. The customer was patient, very respectable, always answered his emails. It was a good thing. So again, like I tell you guys in the podcast, it takes two people to have a good outcome. You can have a good shop and a bad customer, or a bad customer and a good shop. It's gonna be ass pain on one end or the other or both. So it's good to have that relationship with your tuner or whatever, and you know, not personal relationship, but a relationship where you guys you have realistic goals, realistic settings, and everything is not blown out of proportion on one end. The shop expecting too much from the customer, vice versa. So again, guys, I'm not going to be doing these too much because it gets redundant. I mean, unless it's a super cool build, you'll probably see this again. The reason I got this here again because I'm doing I did the deal with Yuri, and I want to give those guys a shout out at Wiring Specialties for making a good product. And again, we just did this thing over email, from the pictures and everything to starting up, man. So that right there speaks volumes in the guy's ability. And again, I mean, I didn't have any, you know, because I mean, a lot of my cars in my shop, I run the same harness as you can see right here on my RB25 S14 when I'm getting ready. I've been getting ready for a long time. Get with me if you want to order your Wine Specialty stuff over here. I'll give you guys a deal on it if you come through my shop and get everything done. I'll knock some cash off, not too much, but enough off to make it worth your while. And I get stuff quicker than going through the base for the guys here in Masawa. For guys in Japan, I want to get work done. If you don't want to get charged over, definitely just get with me down on Pinkustyle.com and we can get your rates. I can get on there and pick up your car, bring it up here, work on it, bring it back down to you, man. So my Masawa is my base, but this is not where my business ends. I'm worldwide, international. We can get it done. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Take your time out of your day. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell icon to make sure you're notified when videos come up. This is going to be Donnie signing out from undisclosed location in Masawa. See you guys later. Peace.